Hi everyone, it's Chris from freeenglishtips.com. In today's video we're going to look at Describe Image, part of the PTE exam. Hopefully by the end of today's video I will convince you that the Describe Image section isn't as difficult as most people think. Today's video will look at bar charts. Now first of all I'm going to give you some tips on what to do in terms of the key skills, and then we'll do some practice. So in the PTE exam, bar charts are really common as part of Describe Image. So what are my key tips when it comes to bar charts? Well, the things that you need to remember are the following. First of all, and really importantly, just say what you see. Secondly, don't overcomplicate things because that will put pressure on yourself and that will mean that faults are more likely. And finally, Describe Image isn't difficult. And I expressed that at the beginning of this video. Hopefully at the end you will believe me. Some more tips are: don't make comparisons, or at least don't make in-depth comparisons. This isn't an IELTS exam, so you're not doing the part 1 of the IELTS writing. Just say what you can see. Describe 2 or 3 key points, and finally introduce and conclude nicely. So that means just say what you see at the beginning and repeat what you said at the beginning at the end. Right, let's take a look at an example. And in this example, we're looking at students who are proficient in a foreign language. Now there's plenty of data on this bar chart, so therefore I would advise you just really say what you can see. I can see there's a title. On the y-axis, it is in percentages, and that's told in the title. There are a number of countries along the x-axis, and there are 6 countries. And you can also see 2 different classifications, which are males and females. Males are in blue and females are in green. So I'll give you a few seconds to look at this graph. Then it's your turn to practice. I recommend recording yourself into your mobile phone and then listen again later. Then I'll give you a practice, and then we'll talk about the things that I did versus maybe think about the things that you did. So here are your 25 seconds now. Okay, so it's your turn. Welcome back. In this Describe Image, you're going to talk about the image that you see. I recommend speaking for about 35 seconds. Try not to speak for the full 40 seconds because you will be interrupted halfway through your sentence and that could affect your mark. Are you ready? Using the notes that you've just made, let's do a practice of this bar chart. Okay, welcome back. So how did you find that? Was it easy? Did you speak for the full 35 seconds? Did you find it difficult in the middle? Let's think about how I would approach this. So if I were you, I'd be thinking about looking at the title, maybe use some different words in the title, or reorder the words in the title. That's an easy way for the computer to not recognize that you're reading the title. So you could say something like, this bar chart shows students who are proficient in a language other than their own or a foreign language, and you could say that it is shown in a percentage. Okay, so you could say the following bar chart shows students who are proficient in a foreign language and it is shown as a percentage. Then we could talk about the categorization, so we can show the men and the women. So we could say males are indicated in blue and females are shown in green. There are a number of different countries, which are China, Romania, Thailand, India, Russia and Vietnam. You could say something like there are 6 different countries. Then really importantly, it's not that vital for you to make comparisons. It's just a computer. It's not a human that's marking it. So I think that the computer software will not be able to tell you whether you are exactly accurate or not. So let's choose China as an example, and we'll look at males in blue. Now, if you look at the males in blue, is it going to be 17 or 18%? We don't really know. Therefore, I think the computer will also struggle to see whether you are exactly correct. There is an infinite number of things that you could say about this. Now, I would look at just maybe the Chinese males or the Chinese females, and then some more information about Vietnamese or Indians. It doesn't matter. There's no fixed right or wrong answer. I would say something like the following. From the bar chart, we can see that around 17% of Chinese males are proficient in a foreign language. Chinese females, on the other hand, are about 32%. If we look at Romania, it is possible to see that Romanian males have about a 42% proficiency level, and Romanian females are about 65%. Then at the end of the description, you just need to describe the first introduction again, repeating your points, so your conclusion is just a repetition of your introduction. Therefore, you should say, in conclusion or in summary, the bar chart shows the percentage of students who are proficient in a foreign language among 5 different countries, including China and Romania. Easy, right? I'll give you the full practice. Here goes. The bar chart provided shows the percentage of students who are proficient in a foreign language among 6 different countries, including China and Romania. From the graph, we can see that the males are shown in blue and females are shown in green. Using China as an example, we can see that about 18% of Chinese males are proficient in a foreign language, whereas about 32% of Chinese females are also proficient in a foreign language. In conclusion, the graph shows the percentage of students who are proficient in a foreign language in 6 different countries. Okay guys, so you noticed that I spoke for about 36 to 37 seconds. I had a nice rounded conclusion, and I made sure that I finished my sentence at the end. It's as easy as that. There really is nothing to it. Just lots of practice. Make sure that you record yourself and time yourself. You need to be looking at the timer at all times. Make sure your introduction is finished within about 10 to 15 seconds. The main body part should be about 15 seconds again, and the last 7 seconds should just be a repetition of your conclusion. Does that make sense? I really hope that you enjoyed today's video. Come back for more. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and I'll give you loads of free tips. Have a good day, everyone.